but you'll get through it. Just don't give in, 'cause you can. When you are weak, I will be strong, helping you to carry on. Call me.
We are excited to have you here.
You guys.
We are grateful. I am Andrea, and I am Sean's best friend. Everybody who knows Sean's know that I am the best friend. I'm the best friend, but I'm the hostess with the mostest. So I'm going to carry us throughout this afternoon.
Yes.
So I need a lot of energy. You didn't come out just to look at Sean's beautiful face. You came to support her and show the world. And yes, you can look at her beautiful face. Can we give it up for the So before we do anything, she is a woman of faith, so we're going to open in prayer. Let us pray. Most wonderful and gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you for this is the day that you have made, a day to rejoice and be glad in it. And we thank you for this day, this opportunity where we share with Sean all of the blessings that you have bestowed upon her. We are thankful, God, that you gave a vision and she was obedient, Lord God. And so now we come to celebrate, to learn about the vision and to support this woman, this mother, this wife, this awesome being that you have allowed us all to encounter. And so, God, we just pray for your spirit to be with us. We are going to have a great time in advance. I'm going to bless the food and pray that it is nourishing to our bodies. And then, God, we thank you for all good and perfect gifts. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Yes.
We're going to
Awesome.
keep this energy going. We're going to keep this energy going. So I am actually going to pass the mic to our guest of honor. She is actually going to some things for us to do because what we want to make sure happens is that this is an engaging event, that it is an experience. You didn't just come to get a book signed, but we've come to encourage you and to inspire. And so I'm going to step away and let Sean do what Sean does.
Thank you, Andrea. Thank you so much. I couldn't have done all of this without my help, my support, my sister, Season, my aunties, everybody, my daughter, my husband. This table's fabulous. Thank you so much for everything. I appreciate everything. And doesn't the place look nice? Nice job. They did a great job. So I'm so excited. So like Andrea said, I'm a teacher, I'm an educator. So I like people to be engaged. I don't want to be the only one here entertaining you. I want you to walk away with something, and I want you to be filled. So on your table, there's an activity. This is a networking event, okay? Not only a book signing, but a networking event. And you're here to meet different people, not just the people you came with, but hopefully to leave with someone and get to know other people that you're connecting with as we, go through this afternoon, okay? So with that being said, I want to just explain what it is that's on your table. You're going to have, can I just use this as an example? So you're going to have this sheet here. It says round 1, round 2, and round 3. So round 1, you're going to, introduce yourself to someone you don't know, and then after round 1 is over, you're going to go to another person, okay? And then after round 2 is over, there's a question there, and you're going to engage with one another, and you're going to do round 3. When your time is up, you're going to be filling out this sheet as you're going through the exercise, and hopefully you'll get to know one another. When that is done, I'm going to ask, so a volunteer, not voluntold, a volunteer, to come up and share what you've learned about someone after this little brief exercise is over. So with that being said, we're gonna start. Okay, so before we start, let me just tell you a little bit about what is going on here, because I know it's like, what, book signing, networking, what's happening here? So at this table over here, if you brought your business cards, I asked people to bring their cards. You can leave your cards there so other people can peruse the table and pick up some of your cards before the afternoon is over. And, you know, if you want to share something, your business, we're going to have some time for that as well, so that, you know, people that want to connect with you can connect with you when this event is over. So with that being said, I'm going to take some time and ask for you to find someone that you didn't come with today, and we're going to begin round one of this networking event, okay? You guys ready? Okay, I'm going to give you a few seconds. All right, 1, 2, 3. You can walk around.
I say, count on, you can count on me. Oh, yes you can. Ooh, I know sometimes it seems as if we're standing on alone, but we'll get through it, 'cause love won't let us fall. Count on me, I'll be there, a friendship that will never end. You are weak, I'll be strong, helping you
Question 2 and respond to your best kept secret. Your best kept secret. Your best kept secret. Share it. Share that best kept secret. Let it out.
I'll be strong. Call on me, I will be there. I'll be there. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid now. Please believe me when I say, count on, count on, count on, count on, count on, count on, count on me. Oh, yes, you can. No, I can. Sure you can. Oh, yeah. So glad I can count on me. Count on you, girl.
Let me introduce anybody. Do I have any volunteers? Anybody that wants to come up? Hey, Karen here.
So we have to stop for a second, y'all. This is special for Sean and I. Can we have your attention real fast? Just, we're ready to some people here. For many of you who know, Sean and I attended SUNY New Falls. This is how we became friends, roommates forever. And so we are excited that this is a recent drag, class of 2026. He would have had a lot of points and stuff. This young man is amazing. So thank you, Asmir. I love you.
Thank you, Ms. Taylor. Thank you, Shawnee. I want to appreciate everyone for showing up today for this book signing. This is an amazing, beautiful event. This is amazingly, spark, just the energy and the love since we first met, from the Jonathan K. Park, but even before, so I want to appreciate you and me making this forward, passing the torch to my next friend, Maine right here. He's an undergrad student in Newport. You're doing it big, you're doing it big. Shout out New York City, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, we in the house, Definitely. Shout out to other boroughs too, Harlem, Bronx, Detroit. Definitely, got support. So I really want to appreciate the connections I just made in the last few minutes. I want to give a shout out to Clarice, Kenny, and Ron. It was just a great, time conversing and having dialogue. So where can I start? Is there anything? All right. I don't take long, guys. So I appreciate Clarice. She told me that, she's a part of accounting, a CPA doing business. We connected with the Care for Youth and Higher Education. I feel like that's important for me. I eventually want to make my own nonprofit, go back to Brooklyn, New York, make it recreational centers and show the importance of higher education. I came from graduating from Millwood High School in Flatbush, Brooklyn. I don't know if you guys are familiar. And we were connected to Brooklyn College. I never had an experience to even take a tour of Brooklyn College, you know what? And that kind of made me say, okay, we have resources connected, but my guidance counselor didn't want me to go take a trip and see what's important. I had to wait and go all the way upstate and see if I was too here and make me say, okay, let me go and take this leap of faith. I didn't think about higher education, but my environment, me changing my environment and said, you know what? I can step out my comfort zone, I can do more, And me now, like Ms. Taylor said, I had called being part of the honors. I was the only black man in the honors class of 2026. In this next academic year, August 17th, I'm going to be a GA position for the International Department, starting my MBA program. I told Clarice we got some work to do, we got to do business for it, So, Annie, being part of Middletown, I love the area, rural, for sure. And one thing connected us is being people person, right? Being very outgoing, showcasing that interpersonal communication. You want to make connections and make a strong impact when you walk in these rooms, because you never know what you learn from someone, So that's definitely what I learned, And being a part of security, I have a lot of peers, that's a part of security in New York City. I can give them reference and opportunities for sure. And I want to thank Ron, Brooklyn in the house, he from Brooklyn too. I learned I took away a really lesson, and I kind of needed, he said, let's outweigh confidence over confidence.
Amen. I like that.
And always leave with a smile on your face. Say if, things might not go your way, you get turned down by an employer, right? And that's something I need going into these, job opportunities. I'm going to be in the workforce in a few, right? Hey, always leave with a smile. I'm a black man, I'm confident, I got the opportunity. And guess what? It might not work out today, but it possibly might call me back. And I needed that, so I really needed that. Thank you.
So much. Do we have anyone else that wants to volunteer? Because I think we're running behind time. Andre, what's the time look like?
We have 5.
Okay, so it's time to move to the next segment. So right now, I want to, I don't have my agenda, so I'm going to kind of try to remember what I'm supposed to be doing. But if it doesn't work out that way, it's okay, because as a teacher, what we learn to do is wing it. That's 101. That's lesson 101, right? Right, Melissa? She was one of my students too. Shayna, where you at? One of my students over here. So I'm so happy to have them come and support me, 35 years later. So, with that being said, we're gonna go to our questions.
No. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna tell about your journey.
Oh.
We wanna know why you're here. How you're here.
Okay.
How the band's here. So talk about Sean.
Okay, she's right. So I tried to, do the thing that I wrote about, which is stop being the best kept secret, right? And so that's so funny because now I have to come out of my shell. I'm used to working in the background. I'm used to helping others get to where they need to get to and navigate. And now I'm in a situation where I'm trying to figure out what I want to do and how to navigate for myself. And sometimes when you're used to working in the background, it's kind of hard to come forward and be out in the front. And so I'm trying my best, and that's why I wrote this journal, is to help keep me focused and to help keep me honest and to help keep me consistent, okay? Because consistency is the best thing that I can ever do to get myself to be more visible. I'm used to working in the background and let other people shine. And now, so it feels a little bit uncomfortable for me to be up here and now I'm the star of the show today, right? So I'm trying my best to do that. My daughter's like, Mom, don't tell them that, but I'm okay with who I am. I'm okay showing my vulnerability because I think that's one of my strengths. So, yeah. Thank you. And so, like my daughter said, I don't know if it was Andrea, my daughter, she's like, Mom, you make friends everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, you make a friend. And Andrea's like, you can talk to a tree. Now the tree is going to be your best friend. So, with that being said, I'm ready, Andrea. I started a new business. Okay. Yes, I started a new business. I am Chauffeur Shawnee, and I have a transportation business, but that's not my new business. My new business is in AI. I'm an AI specialist, an AI consultant, and what I do is I help other people with their business plans. I take whatever they need, their business plans, and I help make it come to life. Because that's the thing that I've been doing, I think, most of my life, is helping other people get to where they have to go. And I love doing that because I like to see people succeed. Okay, somebody said to me, I don't know who it was, I think it was Robert, I think it was your dad. He's like, Sean, you just love money. I said, I do like money, but I love to help people make money. That's what I love. So I had to tell him that, and he started laughing. He said, oh my God, Sean, you're always coming up with these great big ideas. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm always trying to think of ways to help us get to the next level in life. Because as us, and as women, as black women, we're not always seen. People don't always see us. They always expect us to do these things. They expect us to to perform and do these tasks, but they don't understand what it took for us to get there. You understand? And so when we show up, we're not always seen. And this is why I wrote the book, because I felt it was important for me to be seen. And then I shared the book because I thought it was important for others to be seen as well. So, with that being said, I don't know if I'm off task because my ADHD is kicking in, but Andrea, help me stay on task.
I'm gonna help you. So, Sean, you started sharing a little bit about yourself. So, as I shared, if y'all don't know, I'm Sean's best friend, right? So I know a lot about Sean, but we also want you to know some things about Sean. I can tell you about her being a mother of twins, the wife of James, an educator, a trustee at her church. There are a lot of things. But Sean, I want you to share with everyone. Some of the people know these things, I just named them, but who are you beyond your titles? And I forgot that she's also a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. So I had to say that. So beyond that, which is all amazing, who are you beyond your titles and your responsibilities?
Okay, that's a good question. First of all, I'm a mom. Everybody knows that pretty much. And I'm a wife to my loving husband in the back there. My biggest cheerleader. I love you, babe. Love you so much. Thank you for allowing me to be me. So the question was,
Who are you beyond wife, mom?
okay, so who I am is a person that is loyal and a person that is honest. Okay, I don't like to. I like to just give it to you raw. If you don't like it, oh well, I'm sorry. But I don't believe in putting on airs and doing that kind of stuff. But I will tell you is that with all those responsibilities, sometimes it's not about what you do, it's how you do it. It's how you show up. And I show up faithful, I show up with integrity, and those are the qualities that you don't find very much in people. People always want something from you. Okay, so people have ulterior motives. And so sometimes the gift that you have to protect it. Yes. Okay? I'm letting people, I'm stopping to be the best kept secret, but that puts me in, harm's way because everybody is not always for you. Right. So you got to make sure that you protect your gift as well. So I'm a fighter too.
She fights, y'all. She fights. But she's a lover, not a fighter. Shawnee, can you share with us something that people may not know that may surprise them about you? Surprise us today, Sean. Share.
All right. So I like to connect with people. I'm a people person, and I believe in people. That's really the bottom line. That's why all of you are showing up for me today. It's because one way or another, you've connected with me, and I've connected with you. And so, one thing that you may not know about me is sometimes people think that I have it all together. They think that I just showed up like this, and they don't see the struggle that my husband and I went through when we were living on Grand Street in a one-bedroom apartment. Not even, right? A half-bedroom, babe? Studio apartment. Okay? Struggling, They don't see that. They just see the here and now. I'm a girl from the Bronx, grew up in the hood, and so I now know how to walk both paths, the professional side and my past. I don't forget where I came from. Amen. Okay, so that's maybe something that people may not have known that about me. They think I just showed up like this. I wake up like this, I don't know, but I'm just saying that's maybe something that people don't know about me.
She's a Bronx girl.
I'm a Bronx girl for life. I love you, Brooklyn. I love you. But I gotta represent my girl.
Shawnee, we're gonna move it a little bit faster, but can you share what your superpower is? What do you naturally do that you did not realize was a gift? Wow. I listen and
I try to pay attention. My superpower is making connections and being a peacemaker. And I mean, I think I got a lot of superpowers, but I'm trying to
You
pick
ain't
one.
got all day, so you gotta pick one. One is a superpower. That's what makes you so super powerful.
I think I make good connections with people. I think that's my superpower. I love people, and I sincerely, you know, I'm sincere when I'm talking to people.
Always have been and you still will be. All right, Shawnee.
She used to get mad at me. Okay,
We
when
trying to
college.
eat on the
I'm
other
gonna
side of
go
here. She's talking to everybody on the way.
Yes, we gotta get to class, and I'm stopping every 5 minutes to have a conversation with someone. But so that's my superpower.
I love you, Shawnee. So, why do you think people feel comfortable talking to you?
Because I keep it real, you know. I don't know. I just think I keep it real. That's why I think you're here today. You don't want something. You don't want to just sit here and listen to me talk all day. You want to be around good energy. You know, positive energy. And that's what I believe in.
You have no judgment.
No judgment. I don't judge people. You know why? Because I was in that situation once upon a time myself. So I try not to judge people. I really, really, really do. I think that is, thank you for saying that and helping me find my words. Because I think my daughter told me that, right? I don't judge. I just love you unconditionally. And I try to believe the best in everyone. And maybe that's to a fault of mine, but that's me, and I'm not going to change.
Well, thank you. So I asked some wonderful people who came in the building to help me out. And so if you have a question for Sean, I'm gonna ask that you actually ask the question. And I know you have some certain things, but we're just going random. All right, so come on, you're gonna read the question. I'm gonna share the mic. Okay. So if anyone does not know, you gotta stand up. I'm not just the best friend, but I am a godmother, and this is one of Shawnee's babies, grown. So come on, God baby.
All right.
Hello, everyone.
All right, so just to move this along, the question for you, what do you expect people to walk away with once they've completed the journal? What do you expect people to walk away with once they completed the journal?
I want people to walk away with confidence. I want people to walk away with not to be fearful. You know, take a chance, take a risk. You know, these are the things that we need to do, especially in these times, because they're firing us left and right. Some people are still looking for jobs, and you got to reinvent yourself. So why not do it? Take the leap of faith and try it. What do you have to lose? You know, you invest in a journal. You work it out. You really take the time to read the prompts and work through the prompts. You're gonna get somewhere. I'm still stuck. I thought it was gonna take me 30 days, and I'm still working through my own journal. You know, having my own journey. So, yeah, thank you, daughter. Thank you for that question. That was a great question. I hope that you just, grow. That's what I want. I want everybody to grow and learn and make some money. Make money. Oh, hi, Amy. Hi, Sora. How are you? Great. How are you today? You look fabulous.
Thank you. You do too. I salute you, Queen.
I salute you too.
All right. And just real quick, I am just so blessed to be here today.
Thank you.
My name is Amy Williams-Larkin, and I'm one of her soloists. And I love her dearly. We've been down like 4 flat tires on the first day we met.
Yes.
And I'm just so blessed by you. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
providing this gift for all of us.
Oh, thank you.
All right, my question is this. What do you hope someone discovers about themselves while working through this journey?
I hope that you discover that you can do the impossible. sometimes, you know, that I was gonna open up do another business. I was like, oh Lord, why am I even doing this? But I felt drawn and called to do this thing. The name of my business is called AI with Purpose and Prosperity. That is the name of the business title that I gave it, and I did that because I'm an educator first, and so when I know everybody's like AI this, AI that, AI, but I want people to learn how to use the tool, okay? And use it wisely and use it with purpose, okay? It's not about, you know, oh, I'm gonna, you know, I don't know. I make things all the time. I develop things. I develop courses. I develop an app. And I don't just wake up and say, okay, I'm going to make this thing. I want to make it with a purpose. So when I made this app, I'll just use an example. I'm a tutor. So I made an app that helps students pass their Regents exams. And so with that being said, they go through this phase. Parents can monitor their children and make sure that they're on task and doing the things that they need to do to pass this Regents exam. And at the end, they should be a little more fluent in the course that they're studying. So when I say that I'm doing this stuff on purpose, AI with purpose and prosperity doesn't need money all the time, okay? It's about, you know, just knowing who you are and doing the things that you have to do to flourish.
Next question. Hey, Sam.
Hi, Sandy.
So, who did you have in mind when you created this journal?
Oh my God, that's a great question too. As you know, when I started, I wrote this journal. The journal was just supposed to be just for me. It was my own personal journal. I was, you know, working with, you know, trying to figure out with my business what I was going to do. And so I started researching and doing different things. I said, you know, I want to create something that's going to, you know, help me move to the next level. Okay, and I started doing research, and yes, I did use AI. But I used AI to help me do the research. I wrote my book. I designed my book. AI didn't do that for me. I did. So when you say, when people, what was the question again?
It was, who did you have in mind?
So when I wrote this book, I had wrote it for myself. And then once I started working through the book, I said, you know, other people could probably benefit from this book. And then I had gotten encouragement from Sharon and Andrea. You should have a book signing party. You should do this. And so they inspired me to do this. And then I was like, oh my God, why did I do this? But I'm so glad that I did, because we wouldn't be here today, and I wouldn't be here enjoying this moment with you guys. So thank you. Thank you for your question. Hi, Special.
What inspired you to create this as an interactive journal instead of a traditional book?
Okay. Oh, okay. So I wanted, first, again, I tell you always, I'm a teacher. So I didn't like for my students to just sit there and read a book. It wasn't for you to pick up a novel. What's the name of that author that you showed me the other day? The book that you were reading?
Oh, Kennedy Ryan.
Kennedy Ryan.
Oh,
Okay.
Ryan Kennedy.
Ryan Kennedy. No, it's Kennedy Ryan.
Okay,
That was the
Kennedy
name of her
Ryan.
book. She was reading a book. And so when you're reading a book, you don't get to interact with that book, you know? So I created a journal so you can be active in your journey. That's why I created the book. Are there any more questions for me?
Yes. Okay, so,
Hi, Soror.
okay, so my question is, was there ever a period in your life when you were the best kept secret?
Yes, my whole life. I'm gonna say that because even at your job, you're not seen, and I was in a place where I was the only one, and Carol could attest to that because we worked together in the same district, and I would say something, right, bring up an idea, and no one didn't hear me, but someone else would reiterate the same idea that I had, okay? And all of a sudden it's gold, golden, they dropped the golden nugget, and I'm like, wait a minute, I just said that, but you chose not to hear me. And so those are the things that remind me that, they wanted to keep me the best kept secret, but I'm not gonna be kept the best kept secret anymore. So, are there any more questions for me?
How long have you been journaling? Because I journal, I've been journaling for like the last 10 years. And have you been journaling a long time? Come up with a reason to keep this, to start the best keep secret?
The best kept secret? Best kept my journaling. When I started with this, I started last year journaling. And I started asking, doing research. That helped me come up with better questions and fine tune my questions. And so those are the things that helped me.
I want to know, when you were writing this book, what was the most challenging part about writing the book?
The challenging part that I found was I'm a perfectionist. So I kept rewriting and rewriting, then rewriting again, rewriting. And so sometimes you just have to force yourself to stop and just say, you know what, I'm just gonna put this out there, and then, when you get a chance, I'm gonna rewrite again. And so that's all part of being a writer. Those that journal, those that write, you never are finished writing. You're a writer forever. My auntie's a writer. She could tell you. She got notes everywhere. Don't be shy now, auntie. But yeah, so that's one of the challenges that I thought that I have. So
I'm right here. I'm on the right, I'm on the left. You all are amazing, and I love the questions that you asked Sean. You did good, Sean.
I did.
I'm so proud of you, Sean.
I'm gonna be mad at me. We're just gonna tell it like it is. Okay? This was the hardest thing that I had to do, was come up here and speak in front of a group of people. Because I like to be behind the scenes. Right, Denise? So I'm proud of myself. I'm just so proud of myself on that.
So we know you've been waiting. Some of us came all the way up from the city, and so we want to just conclude this question and answer period with you, Sean. We are thankful, so grateful. I'm so proud of my best friend, and if we had enough time, I could tell you what she endured growing up, losing her mom while we were in college. My goddaughters not meeting their grandmother right before they were born, she passed away. There's a lot that goes into Sean. So what you see is Bronx girl dealing with growing up with her mom. There's so many stories, and I don't want to tell a story.
No, you can tell my story. I love it.
But
I forgot all about the struggle.
her struggle. When she mentioned her struggle, literally, we were in college, and how far do we go?
We go back.
We go back.
17.
17, 18, and so seeing her endure endure and raising her sisters and raising her nieces and her nephews, her nieces at the time. So, Sean, you are amazing and we're grateful for that. So I'm not going to hog up the spotlight, but I'm excited that God placed this upon you. It is a mission, it is a ministry, and you said yes, and God will honor your yes. And so we encourage everyone to purchase the journal. I have not started mine yet because I feel there's a level of dedication and commitment that goes into it. Don't start it if you're not going to be serious about it, right? So it means you got to pause for a minute, ask God, seek Him to do this, because I prayed this morning that today would be life-changing. And I'm hoping that this best-kept secret is no longer secret, because first and foremost, God knows everything about everyone in this room. It's not by happenstance that you're here. So we celebrate that. I prayed over the food. We want to just give you the opportunity to mix and mingle and thank Sean. She is going to continue to sign books. If you did not purchase your book, it is not too late. You can do it in the back, and we just want you to have a good time. So Sean, you have closing words for the love that's in this room.
Yes, I said this before. I am so thankful that you all came out in this mass, droves to come out here and press your way through. And if you want more information on how to create a journal and a book for yourself, I have a service for that, and you can meet me or scan one of my my QR code and set up an appointment to have a discussion about that. I do other things like design websites and a whole host of other things that can help you in your business. So I'm grateful, thankful, and I want you guys to enjoy the evening and continue to network and get to know one another as I get to know you. And have a great and safe trip home. And thank you everyone for setting up and everything. We're going to take pictures and find books and mingle. And you can eat. My husband said we can eat. That's what he's been waiting for that all day. Okay.
Hi, Shawnee. I think my most enduring memory of you is in Shango Hall, in that room across from Cindy, in all of your endless questions. I knew you were somebody special then. When I look at what you've become, I can't even describe just how full and how proud I am. We used to talk about you and your potential and just your brilliance, because we knew back then that you were a real math genius. I just wish you continued success, and I will tell everyone I know about the book. I'm actually going to get online to go and buy one right now. But all of my love.
Hey Mama, I love you. You did such a wonderful job. Thanks for having me. I love all your support, all your fans, your family, your friends, your sorors, your students. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay loyal, committed, faithful, and you got this. I know you're the star. You always want to stay behind the scenes, but I know that one day you're going to be in the limelight with more people in the crowd, loving that you enhance growth, and I love you to the bone. Mwah.
Hi Shawnee, it's Kenny. I'm up here representing myself and Chantel. We're very proud of you in accomplishing this wonderful event. We came out to support you because you're always supporting, you're always inspiring, you're always teaching, and you're being real, and that's a good way to start getting your best kept secret out to inspire other people. And we're just grateful and thankful that we had the opportunity to share this with you. Thank you, Shawnee.